Welcome back, guys. This is Sandy with Sandy's Organized Chaos, and today I have a guest with me. This is Miss Delilah. This is my daughter. She's probably one of my toughest customers, and she's been asking me for a really long time. Well, I've made a cut for her before, but she's been asking me again. She really wants to come in here and make something with me, to show you guys. So I'm gonna have you sit down, you're gonna draw up something, and we're gonna see what we come up with. Are you excited?
Yeah!
Well, I'm excited to have you here. So I'll make sure to put everything that I used today into the description box below so you guys can check out those items if you would like to. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to that subscribe button, and let's wake up, prep these tumblers, and slay all day. Let's do this.
Yeah!
Okay, I have Delilah here, and she is going to draw up the concept that we should do this week. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. All right, go ahead and draw up what I should do. We're all done here. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you tell me what you got going on here so I know what I gotta do.
So
Here,
these
hold it
are
up here.
these are rainbow drips.
Rainbow drips, okay.
And a unicorn.
A unicorn.
And some smiley faces.
Smiley faces.
A rainbow ice cream.
Rainbow ice cream.
Then you sprinkle this all around and put epoxy on it so it look cool.
Okay.
And then like drips down here too.
Drips down there too.
And then rainbow lines. And the top is rainbow with unicorn.
What? This is the lid?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so if we had to compromise with your design here, okay, just hear me out. If we had to compromise, I would say I really love the idea of the rainbow ice cream. Love it. Can we compromise keeping the rainbowy ice cream idea, maybe nixing the unicorn for now? But I think I have something in mind, especially for the ice cream cones. Does that sound okay? Making it rainbow ice cream. Yeah? All right. You trust me? All right, let's do this. All right, we have it all spray painted up and we came up with a compromise, and this is what we have so far. Ooh, my hands. I had to spray paint it. It was the only way I could get this rainbow look. So we have a red. We
Orange.
used, yeah, neon orange.
Yellow.
Neon yellow.
Green.
A neon green. I had to use regular blue because I don't think they sell neon blue spray paint. And then we used a pretty purpley violet color, and then we did pink on the bottom. So now we have to, what do we have to do next?
Glitter it.
We gotta glitter it, that's right. So we are going to use just one color glitter over top of the whole thing. So Delilah is gonna get this tumbler all glued up, and then we will get it glittered. She's all glued up. I ended up having to use a smaller brush to get up under the handle. So now we are going to take our glitter. What's our glitter called?
Pina colada.
Pina colada.
Pina colada.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and glitter that up really good. Oh yeah. Nice mess here. All right, I think I'm gonna have to give this a second coat of glue after this dries and give it another coating of the glitter, but that's what we have so far. What do you think?
It's so pretty.
And then once I put the epoxy over it, all these colors are really gonna come through, okay? All right, we're moving on to giving a nice coating of epoxy. We went ahead and added a second layer of glue and a second layer of glitter to cover up some splotchy spots that we were missing our glitter. I put on 30 milliliters of epoxy, and obviously Delilah couldn't help me out with this part, so it's just me for now. But if you see up here, This is what happens when you accidentally let your glue kind of pile up and you don't make sure it's nice and fluid throughout your tumbler. The glitter got kind of, obviously it's all around the rim, so it's probably right where she was brushing off the brush there. It just got all kind of glooped up here up top. I'm not even worried about that. It's going to be absolutely amazing because she wants me to do some really pretty drips coming off of it and everything. So I'm not even worried about that. I think she did a fabulous job so far. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cure and be ready to move on to the next step. All right, we are back with this tumbler, and I'm going to try to adjust this area a little bit because it does need a second coat. So I think I'm going to give it just a very light sanding because the glitter that I'm using is an opal iridescent. It's okay to kind of sand it a little bit. It won't hurt your glitter too much, but if you're using like chunky metallics or something, you definitely don't want to like sand down too hard on those because it could destroy your glitter. So I'm just going to give it a little sanding, kind of clean up the edges a little bit, and put another coat of epoxy over top of it so I have a nice smooth surface. And I also want to mention that I was very, very careful around the handle because you don't want to accidentally sand too far down and get back to that stainless steel that is under the paint. All right, spritz it. After I spritz it off with my rubbing alcohol, you can see I was able to get it kind of a little bit more muted under there. But you know what, like I said, not a big deal. I got it a little bit more muted, but with what we're going to be doing to it, I'm not overly concerned. Okay, everything is all done up here, and I have some templates cut out for some ice cream drips. I also went ahead and did up some of the cones as well. Look at that. Doesn't that look like kind of like ice cream cones the way that's pretty cool, I thought. My idea, because it's switched up like a bajillion times since I thought of it, I have these drips here, and I actually don't need the inside of this. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that because I need the outside of it. I'm gonna place this template down here. Okay, that's gonna be a template because we're gonna be doing a peekaboo. Do you know what the peekaboos are that I do? Where I lay down vinyls and we peel back, exposing stuff underneath. So I have some ice cream toppers there. That's gonna be the glitter underneath. And down here, we'll still have that rainbowy color as well with some ice creams and drips. And what do you think?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this laid down. All right, so now all we have left to do now that we have a color picked out is I have to lay down the ice cream cone portions here.
I do it.
Yep, you're gonna help me. And we have to make sure that we give ourselves enough room so that way it doesn't interfere with the cones. So we gotta make sure that we give everything enough space. So probably a good couple inches, you know? So let's go ahead and get those put on. All right, we have our ice cream template all down. There's ice cream, cones, even drippy off the back. I even made sure to get it back there so it kind of continues around. And now we're gonna go outside, and what color are we using? What color did you decide? Yeah, we're gonna use purple. We're gonna let that dry and then we'll be back. She's all sprayed, painted, and now we are ready to
Glitter it!
yeah, that's right. We're gonna glitter it and show them the glitter that we're using to go over top. Oh, they can't see that. Let me, okay. We're gonna be using this glitter here. Where can they find my glitter?
SOC.com.
SOCglitters.com, yes. If you would like to use my glitters. Okay, anyways, I'm going to apply the glue and I'm gonna let you glitter it, okay?
Oh, I wanna glue it.
I'll glue it this time, okay? I wanna make sure it's nice and smooth this time. All right, let's do this. All right, now that we got it all glued up, now we have to start peeling everything back. Hopefully I can find the ice cream cones. Just finishing up peeling back this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Delilah did most of them for me.
Yeah. I did.
And there we go. I guess I should have laid down something to catch my glitter. All right, so this is what we have so far. So now what I have left to do is I have to put another coat of epoxy over top of this. She's understanding why these take so long now. I have to put another coat of epoxy over top of this before we can finish up the rest of our little decals and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let the glue dry. I'm gonna sweep off all the extra, put another coating of epoxy over top using 10 mLs in between, and then we'll be back to decorate. So Delilah is asleep right now, and I wanted to come in here and I kind of wanted to surprise her with kind of finishing stuff up. Now, what I want to do to it next is I'm going to add the cones to it. And I think I want to start adding maybe some drips from the top. I thought about doing puffy paint for that, but I'm thinking I want to draw it on because we're going for more of like, I don't know, kid-friendly, cartoony, bright, vibrant, you know, rainbow colors. We got all that stuff going on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it started, maybe draw on some sprinkles and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to get these cones put on and get started on the drips on the top. This vinyl is absolutely adorable for these cones. Oh my goodness. They actually look like snow cones to me now. Kind of look like snow cones. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with kind of just drawing on maybe different colors of the, I don't know what it is at the top. Some type of icing. I don't know, we'll see. Definitely need a second coat, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take my Posca markers because that's what I used for my drippies coming off the cones themselves, because you guys remember she wants drips and drips and stuff, so lots of drips. So so we got drips going on everywhere. But I'm gonna take the same colors I used for the icing and I'm just gonna come back through and make my own faux sprinkles to go on top here. And then I may come through and I think I might outline everything just to make everything really pop. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these sprinkles going. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight everything just like this with a black marker. So let me just recap really quick. I just used all kinds of different colors to make little swoopies. I used the same exact colors I used for the frosting to just do little dashes for the sprinkles. And now I'm just gonna simply come through and outline everything with my black marker. And hopefully Delilah likes it. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this one up with you guys really quick here. Just follow along. Do this part first. Okay. Just gonna go with the motion here. Just kind of make it a little bit more 3D by doing kind of that. Outline the cone. There we go. I'll let that dry a minute, and then I'm gonna outline the drips. All right, there we go. Now all I have left to do is put my last finishing coats of epoxy onto this and see what Miss Delilah thinks. All right, I have Delilah with me and she's so excited to see her cup. Why don't you go ahead and show everybody your paper. I showed it to him already, but that's what we had to work with.
Yeah.
And we came up with a compromise. You see I had a couple different things I planned on doing, but we ended up coming up with a good compromise. Did you have fun helping me out today?
Yeah!
Good, I'm so glad that you were able to join me. All right, you ready to see that cup?
Yeah.
All right, here's how it turned out. What do you think?
I don't like it. I love it.
Oh, okay. You're so silly. She doesn't like it. She loves it. Very nice. Well, I think she likes it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.